Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. Here I have a great article for you guys from Mike over at Light Reading. I will leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check it out. It's a hard knock life for most small U.S. wireless carriers. So, long time ago, I made a video where I gave you guys my opinion that a big opportunity for T-Mobile will present itself once U.S. Cellular starts struggling more and more and more. And as the bigger carriers start expanding into their territory, U.S. Cellular is going to feel it more and more and more from a competitive perspective. Yes, U.S. Cellular is deploying C-band DoD. Yes, they're doing fixed wireless access. Yes, they have a strong regional presence and coverage footprint. But in the past, a lot of carriers were using U.S. Cellular as their roaming partner and not really going big against U.S. Cellular. Now it's different. Now the carriers are moving in with new coverage. They're bringing retail distribution. They're bringing local marketing, and they're bringing more money. And that's going to hurt U.S. Cellular in a big way. And I think this is a big opportunity on the M&A side for T-Mobile to potentially take a shot at merging or buying U.S. Cellular. I said that in the video a long time ago. I've seen some talk about that's the next M&A opportunity for T-Mobile to grow the scale of that network. And T-Mobile has expanded into some of that U.S. Cellular territory now with native coverage. But as we all know, by fact, T-Mobile still has a ways to go. And they could do that with U.S. Cellular infrastructure. They could go on those sites, do the same process. Of course, it's at a much smaller scale, but do the same process over again like they did with the Sprint merger. Integrate, move over, and T-Mobile seems to be proficient at it. They did it with Metro PCS, now known as Metro by T-Mobile, and they did it with Sprint, that's now known as T-Mobile. And it looks like they could do that again with U.S. Cellular. Now, again, I'm just speculating, throwing out an idea of a big opportunity. I think it's there. I don't think U.S. Cellular is going to take many more losses before they make some changes. They're already getting more competitive and aggressive on their promotional offerings, but they can only keep that up for so long. Remember, they're still a small rural regional player, whatever you want to call them. They have a coverage footprint, but the other carriers are starting to overlap it. And that means they need them as less of a roaming partner. Same with T-Mobile. And they're building native coverage into that U.S. Cellular footprint. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. Again, the reason I don't think Verizon and AT&T won't need it because AT&T has FirstNet. So they're getting government reimbursements. So they won't need to go through another M&A acquisition on the wireless side. You guys know how I feel about M&A for AT&T. It's on fiber. And Verizon is already largely matured and developed across that footprint. They have their own coverage in a lot of that footprint. They wouldn't need a carrier of the size of U.S. Cellular. If anything, Verizon would buy another smaller player that's much smaller and where the coverage is more specific to Verizon's needs. Verizon's already quite large in those areas with their network. It would suit T-Mobile the best because they still have a lot to catch up on coverage in those parts, right? The Midwest, Wisconsin, those areas. It would, and I think parts of Oklahoma and Oregon as well, where U.S. Cellular has coverage, and that would suit T-Mobile the best in terms of, expanding and growing that native footprint of T-Mobile's. So let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.